Hi. I don't know if this is working. So, this is my first time, I think, ever going live, and I don't even know if anyone's watching. But I wanted to talk about bookings, and I just decided to go live because my bookings are so bad right now. So, I have a Swiss cheese schedule tonight, so I thought, why not go live? We'll see if anyone shows up. I don't know. So far I'm talking to myself, but it's all good. Yeah, I've never done this live thing before, and probably you guys are all working, but I'm guessing your schedules are kind of like mine. I have been working so much. The last 2 weeks, I have been working mornings and nights. Well, through the night, I take a 2 hour break, so I'll work until midnight and then start again at 2. And because I literally can't make it through that little section without falling asleep. But other than that, I work, excuse me, all night. And so I have had like pretty much double paychecks and it's been amazing, but I am a zombie because I'm so tired from working so much. Um, I see two people, but I don't know who's watching. I don't know how to tell who's watching. I've never done this before, so I have no idea how to tell. Say hi. If you're there, say hi. um, Yeah, so anyways, but then today my bookings just died, right? So all the way through the weekend and they're dropping like flies, they're canceling and my bookings tonight are just so sporadic. It's Swiss cheese. Like right now I'm off for an hour, then I have one class, then I'm off for a half hour, then I have one class. So it's kind of sucks. If I would have known it was going to be so light, I probably just wouldn't have bothered opening up. I would have just taken the night off. Same all weekend through this whole weekend. So I'm really hoping some short notice book, but so far, no go. Anyway, so I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this live if nobody's watching. I feel like I'm just talking to myself, where in a normal video, I know I'm going to edit it, but right now I'm on here and talking to myself. It's kind of awkward. Um, yeah, so that's about bookings. I'm curious to know how you guys' bookings are going. I really wish I could see who's on here. There's got to be a way to do that. I can see that there's two people watching, but I don't know who you are. So that's interesting. Yeah, so today was a exciting and emotional day for me because I had to finalize my divorce today. So on top of working so much, I also drove back from Michigan today, and so you can hear it in my voice that I'm tired, but I have to work all night. And even though I have a Swiss cheese schedule, I can't really go to sleep in a half an hour or an hour and then get back up and teach. So I'm just staying up. But I thought I would do this while I'm here. But I don't know if it's really worth doing it when no one's watching. Look at this thing. Isn't this cool? So my student Peter sent this to me and it's amazing. He actually showed me in class, "Hey teacher, I made this in school today." And I was like, "That's amazing. You should send it to me. It would go great in my classroom right here." And he did. And his mom sent me this beautiful fan and I would show it to you, but it's over there. And he sent something for Noah, my youngest son. He wrote on the package, "For Julie's son, the little one." So Noah opened it and I took a video and I sent it to him on WeChat and he was really excited. But now I can see that there's three people on here, but I have no idea how to tell who's watching. Can you guys type hi or something? Because I don't know how to tell who's on here and I want to say hi to you, but hi, I don't know. I don't know how to tell that or how to, I don't know. I'm new to this. This is my first live ever. I'm just bored. So, anyway, I was wondering how everyone's bookings are and if anyone's bored like me right now because you also have a Swiss cheese schedule. I don't know. Um, I already said earlier, but mine was super, super busy but now it's like up until yesterday, and now it's like dead. I really wish I wouldn't have even opened for the weekend and just took time off, but I did, so here we are. Anyway, I don't know if this is worth doing if I can't actually talk to you guys, and I don't. Oh, here's somebody. My bookings have been slow. I haven't taught a class since January 16th. I've been with VIP Kids since December 9th, only taught 17 classes. Hey, Trey. So you're a new teacher. Awesome. How do you like it so far? You like it? You only taught 17 classes. Like, do you want to teach more and you're just not getting bookings? Or you said your bookings have been slow, so I'm assuming that's what's going on. It does take time. Like, I've been here for 3 years, and it took me probably 2 months to get all of the bookings that I wanted, but I also dedicated overnights all the time. So, and they didn't book. I'm telling you, when I was new, it would be spread kind of like tinnitus for me, which this doesn't happen. This didn't happen to me last year on Chinese New Year, as far as I remember. But they would book like one class and I might have an hour and a half off and one class, and it sucked for a while. But that's kind of how you'll get new students, and you'll get trial students that end up being regulars and stuff like that. So if you have the time and the energy, it's worth investing a couple overnights. That might help your bookings. It's okay. I want to teach more, but it's super slow right now. I don't miss working for Dada. Yeah, I've not heard good things about Dada. I've heard good things about Q Kids, but I haven't worked there because they require a minimum amount of hours. So if it weren't for that, I would probably give them a shot because I've heard great things about them. But I yeah, I haven't heard good things about Dada. And there's so many new companies out there now. That's crazy. So much has changed since I started teaching online. It used to be VIP Kid was it. There was Palefish. Palefish has been around a long time. But I don't know. I got hired there and I never did anything with it, so I can't really tell you what that's like. But do you work for any other companies? Anyway, if anybody else, I can see that there's more people watching, but if you don't comment, I don't know who you are or like what you want to talk about. So it's kind of cool that there's people on here. I just, like I said, I've never done this before, so I feel a little weird. I'm just bored. Thursday night, but I said earlier, and I don't know if you were on here, but I had to go back to Michigan today, and I live in Chicago now. But I went back to finalize my divorce today, and my kids stayed with my parents in Michigan. So I'm home all by myself, and I plan on working. But now my schedule is like empty, and so I'm just here by myself in this little tiny apartment, and it's so quiet, and I don't know what to do with myself. So I'm playing on YouTube. I was thinking about starting my own ESL company and market to Japanese and Korean students. That would be amazing. I have had that thought so many times, but I just honestly don't know where to start. Like, I've had some of my regulars from VIP Kid ask me to teach their kids, but that is against our contracts, and I didn't want to risk like losing VIP Kid. However, I don't think they would ever know other than I'm saying it publicly on YouTube, but I don't do that, but I have definitely thought about it. You could cut out the middleman and make way more money if you have a way to market yourself, but I don't know how I'd go about marketing. How would you find your clientele? That but if you do it, let me know. I'd love to see how you do it cuz that'd be awesome. Yeah. So anyways, I'll show you guys my new reward. So simple. All I ever do is find a stars. It's so easy. $50 per hour. I actually don't doubt that you could charge people $50 per hour because think about what VIP Kid must charge. Like I've read stats that these parents are spending buku bucks, like equivalent to what they pay for rent. And I don't know how educated you are on what the cost of things are in China. Like everything's dirt cheap there except for their rent. Their condos or their apartments are way more than what we pay in the US. And I've read that it's equivalent to that. It's a huge sacrifice for them, and that that VIP Kid is like the the rich kid, version of English classes. There's a lot of cheaper companies, but 50 per lesson, I will only do group classes. Yeah, that's a good idea. But then how do you do you have curriculum already? Because I guess that's my biggest thing is like how do you I don't know, I guess I'm lazy. I don't want to develop curriculum for all of that would take so much work unless I don't know if you just use books or would you use the Zoom platform? I don't know. And then how would you collect payment? Because not everyone has PayPal. There's just a lot that would go into it, but that would be so awesome if you could pull it off. What else? Who else is watching? Can you say hi, please? Because I don't know who's on here. I don't know what else to say. I guess I can get off here and go make some tea or something, but I have an hour until my next class. I don't even know what to do with myself. Trey said you can make up lessons or buy courses online education companies like Scholastic or Pearson. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't know that that was something that was a possibility. And you could show them in the Zoom platform. You just wouldn't have like a whiteboard function. Or maybe there is and I just don't know about it. There might be. But that would be okay. It's a good idea. It's a great idea, actually. I don't know. How do you market though? Like, how will you find your students? Have you lived there before? Or like, do you have a way to find your students? Zoom does have a whiteboard function. Okay, I've never used that. I figured it probably did. It does so much. I love Zoom. That's what I always use when I coach teachers and for getting them hired. But yeah, so did you guys decorate your classrooms for Chinese New Year? This is the first year I've ever done it. And I actually have a little dino up that I made for a meetup I did a couple years ago, and I didn't think about that the other day when I was teaching at Gogokid, so hopefully they don't notice. I thought it was a little bit funny though. Kind of like, oh, take that. No. Um, what else? It's kind of hard to know what to talk about when I'm talking to myself. I don't know if I'll do this live thing again. I will hire influencers and affiliate companies to find students for me. Okay. Sounds like you're more educated on how to do all of that than me. I have a business degree too, which is funny, but I I don't know. I've met a couple other teachers who have done it successfully on ESL Facebook groups, just through the grapevine, right? And then I would reach out and just ask questions just to kind of probe and see how they did it. But so they're out there. There are people out there doing it successfully. And I know that the students would be willing to take the classes because they're honestly going to be paying less paying you directly than they're probably paying VIP Kid or Gogokid or whomever they're taking classes from. Cut out the middleman. Yeah, I don't know. That's an awesome idea. It'd be a way to make money. There's definitely a market for it. But all right, you guys, I think I'm gonna get off here. I feel really weird kind of talking to myself, except Trey. It was great talking to you. You're the only one typing, so I don't know. You should try Open English. They teach South American companies. Open English. I've heard of Open English. Aren't they 40-minute classes? And don't you have to do your own curriculum at Open English? Or no? I could be mistaken. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. I'm actually starting with a new company, but it's just a lower paying one during the day to replace Cambly or to do with I honestly I work for Cambly so sporadically because I don't like it. I don't like Cambly at all. So I found another company that I think will be a great replacement, but I'm gonna wait to say which one that is until I get everything set up and I can get the referral link out there and stuff so that everybody else can check it out because it pays way better and you can set your own rates there. But you also have to come up with your own curriculum there too, but it's adults and kids. Teach Spanish kids English. Okay. So, oh, so they would be like in Brazil and stuff. So the time zone could be Eastern time zone, or that would be amazing. Am I correct on that? Because you said teach South American companies and South American students. So Peru, yeah, South America. That's what I'm thinking. That would be incredible. Do you work there? I'll have to check out Open English. Yeah. So I got home a few hours ago and I had to carry in a bunch of plants and stuff. And because I am a plant freak, I could do a whole YouTube channel on plants too. I'm really interested in plants. I love plants. My new apartment now looks like a jungle because I had a big, beautiful house before that was filled with plants and I couldn't bring them all with me. So today when I went back, I went to my house because my now ex-husband was at work and he knew I was coming. He was fine with it, but I went and took cuttings from all my plants and so I could propagate them here and I just have green everywhere. I love it. But that's what I've been doing all night. South American students. So that would be incredible because the time zones would be way better. I'm definitely going to check that out. Hey, do you have a referral link for them? Because you could message that to me or email me at julie.harnish@yahoo.com. Don't forget the dot. I forgot that in my stuff. I'm going to write it down. But if you have a referral link, I'll use it. I would definitely like to check them out. Do they have a minimum number of hours required? Try EF. They pay 15 per hour. You teach students English from all over the world. I've heard of EF. 15 isn't bad. I didn't realize they paid that much, and I didn't realize they were all over the world either. Do you work for them too? You work for Open English and EF and VIP Kid? Because like right now, VIP Kid is my best paying company. It's my favorite company. But with the new pay scale, I don't think that I'm going to be making as much. It'll be close because I work a lot of hours, but I'm not real thrilled about all of that. But right now, I'm still in my contract. So who knows when they're going to end up making it mandatory for everyone. But I will definitely check those out. So if you have referral links, send them my way. Oh, you don't work for them, but you heard good things about them. Only VIP Kid. Okay. Well, if you're interested in adding Gogokid, look me up for that. Although I'm not really happy about all the changes they've made recently there, to be honest, but that is my backup company. So sometimes people get better bookings there than VIP Kid right away. So it's worth a shot if you wanted more bookings. Yeah, and I work for Cambly, but they pay by the minute, 17 cents per minute, but the children's program actually is $12 an hour instead of $10 an hour. But that's still like it just feels like it takes so long and the classes are 30 minutes and they're back to back. So if you have a student, for example, that shows up like 5 minutes late, then like all of your classes after that are messed up for the rest of the time, rest of the day. And so, yeah, you can get students all over the world and you can teach kids all day long. But the pay is really crappy and they always have tech issues, always. And the curriculum really sucks, but at least there is curriculum instead of like before they had the kids program and I was teaching. Kids always find me somehow. I'm like a magnet for kids. I was on there to teach adults and Lindsay, Trey said you remind me of Lindsay Lohan with the hair. That's funny. If you've watched any of my other videos, my hair was like down here, and last week I just chopped it, and it's really short now. And I was in a hurry when I left to go back to Michigan yesterday, so I just threw it up. I used to do it like this when I was a teenager, like Princess Leia hair. So funny. And I just it's still up. I slept in it like this. It's just that way. I look like crap. I haven't slept a whole lot, but that's funny. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. I think she's pretty. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Now I've been on here 20 minutes, so I'm just wasting time. I take it you have no bookings. You must just be on YouTube just bored like me. Feels kind of weird being on the live side of things. I just totally feel like I'm just talking to myself. It feels really weird. And I definitely look like a zombie. My eyes are all bloodshot and stuff, I feel like. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here because this is starting to get awkward, but send me an email if you have any questions, and I will definitely check out Open English and EF. I'm going to look into those because I would love, love, love to have some daytime work because I love what I do, but I am zombified from working overnights all the time. And I've been doing it so long. I'm exhausted. And sometimes I just want my weekends to myself, but that's where I make my big money. So I always work overnights on Fridays and Saturdays. And my boys hate it because I never get to spend time with them. So I'm definitely going to check those two out. But you guys have a great weekend. Happy teaching. I'm going to get off here and go make some tea or something. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.